All right, hello. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing amazing because I know I am. My name is Chad. I'm a motion designer and I'm learning to draw every day just to prove to people that it's not really that bad. Okay. Uh, man, I feel like I'm starting to get it. I feel like I'm starting to get it. I'm not going to go into details because I might be wrong, but I'm optimistic. I'm very optimistic. All right, let us just start drawing. And if you're wondering what the hell that very suspicious looking thing is, that's supposed to be a cheetah, actually. Uh, I don't know if that helps. The fact that I said that it's a cheetah helps. But those are supposed to be its legs. The legs. Here, this is supposed to be the body. And trying to draw it from memory. Hold on just a second. This is still flipped. With the flip. Come on now. There we go. So I was saying that this was, oh my god. Oh, smoothing 14, flow up to 100, and the hardness up to 100, and the size down to 7. And so this was supposed to be, it's like, I don't know, leg, I guess. And then we have the head over here, and now this is turning into very fast, turning into a horse. And so yeah, this is a creature. Okay. It was fun. It was fun getting to having to get a taste of the feline anatomy, especially, is very interesting. But yeah, let us pick something else. Let me pick something else. Ooh, this is blocky. I like it. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's all basic shapes, isn't it? I mean, okay. We need to have a moment. Just appreciate this one. This is literally a triangle, right? This is just a basic shape. This is a basic shape. This is all basic shapes. Oh man, trying to get like that. Okay, so this is going to be like, whoops, somewhere here, or something. I don't know. Just to get a feel of the proportions. Okay, this already feels wrong. I think what I'm doing right now might not be the best approach. This is just like tracing the silhouette, which is not, the best, I don't think. So I'm gonna keep doing this for now, but then I'm going to draw it again, and just like maybe just like follow what basic shapes they have used. Because using these basic shapes, they have turned it into a these basic shapes look like 3D forms, and so maybe we can start with the 3D forms in mind first instead of just like the silhouette or something. Not the silhouette, the outline. This looks weird, and it is, because we need to make this look less open. But yeah, so I can speak about this actually. I think it was the day before, not yesterday. Whatever it is, I sort of like outlined out loud sort of like where I am, the whole, I'm gonna give terminology that can be very weird and that will only make sense to me, but like the sort of systems that I went through, the systems that did go with me, the system that didn't go with me, go well, I mean, and the aim, which is basically the goal, right? And it opened my mind to a lot of things, and it's very incredible how you can just speak it and it makes more sense. People spend a lot of time, including myself, just like thinking about things and not putting it into words, or not putting it into written words being you know, be it written or spoken, right? Now she looks very, very scary. Right, but then you speak it or you write it and it suddenly makes sense, and it's like, how does that even work? Okay, now she's more human, I guess. It's an eyeball. I think eyeballs make you human. Right? It's like the eye is not just there. I'm drawing a person inside of a person. Very big eye. But anyways, where was I? I forgot. Was I talking about the systems? Oh yeah, I was talking about how you can speak things and they suddenly make more sense than they were when kept in your head. And so I have defined for myself two things: my goal, and I'm not saying, okay, just my goal, right? And how the means, how I want to get to it, right? And like I said, it's just things make a lot of sense now. And it's like, if I'm doing anything other than using those means to get to my goal, I'm wasting time. Right? And for the most part, right? It looks like her eye is closed here, but really it's not. It's just like the perspective. And that's very interesting. If I do that, it's gonna look like her eye is fallen down or shut down or something. And so for the most part, or for the longest time, what I used to do is just I used to look at people and be like, okay, that person is doing great. Let's look at what, you know, doing great as in like they're happy, for example, right? Even though I have no clue, it's just that they give off the image of being happy, and everybody does, right? And so I take a look and see what they're doing, and they're doing, for example, I don't know, I'm gonna say whatever, just they're doing computer science, right? And so what I do, okay, so computer science is good, so I should do computer science, even though that was not the case for me, at least. And so I do computer science for a couple of days, or for however long it was, and then I realized that I'm not into it. And so I'll be like, okay, this is not work for me, but how though? Like, why? And instead of being like, okay, this does not work for me, I'd be like, something is wrong with me. If they're doing it and everything's fine with them, and it's working perfectly for them, and they get to do it and they get to enjoy it, and I don't, then probably something is wrong with me. And that's obviously that's a very toxic way to look at things. That's also a very, it shows that you don't really know yourself yet. And so you move on to the next person, or I move on to the next person. I'd be like, okay, let's take a look at this guy, what they're doing, and try to sort of like imitate them, and so on and so forth, right? But that method is going to get you anywhere but where you want to be. Nobody's like you, nobody is you, nobody went through the stuff that you did, and so it's very futile to think that way. And I'm speaking like this. It's not like I am like cured from thinking this way. Just a couple of, I'd say a couple of months ago, right? I still used to think that way. Well, I don't know if I want to give specifics here, but there's a specific person who's doing marketing, social media marketing, and God bless her soul. She's doing great. She's amazing, and she's selling this sort of like I don't know, whatever, right? She's doing amazing, and I'm like, okay, she's doing this thing and she's having fun with it, then I must be able to do that. And it's like, why am I even putting myself in that position? Why am I assuming that I'm going to enjoy it, right? And so the whole deal, like the whole conclusion of all of this is like, for you to be able, and this is my conclusion, the conclusion of Shadley, like at this point in time. It can change in the future, right? Who knows? But my conclusion is that if I want to find really what I want to do, I should not look outwards. What I should do is look inwards and be like, okay, what am I really passionate about? Forget about anybody else, right? Forget about the people who are doing great, or forget about the people who are doing miserable, right? Just look at you, you know? This is you we're talking about here. And just work off of that, you know? Whatever the answer is, and this is where I would fall, this is a trap that I would fall into, or that maybe I would, back in the day I would fall into. It's like, I get the answer, but the answer is stupid, right? It's not what people are doing, and or it's compared to what people are doing, it's very stupid. What am I thinking? And that sort of, if it's like, if you get to that thing, to that level, and then you speak to yourself that way, you've done nothing. And so you have to push through and be like, okay, no, this is not stupid. This is what I'm genuinely passionate about. and just go with that, right? And so as you go through things and with experiences in life and whatever, it's like you go through stuff, right? And you get to a point where you've gathered enough information. So it's like you have information, and then that information turns into knowledge, and that knowledge turns into experience. And so you have the information. I mean, we all have the information. It's like available at our fingertips, right? But not all of that information is converted into knowledge. And so with experience, well, not with experience, but with critical thinking, I would say that that information turns into knowledge. And so what do you do with that knowledge? You go experience it, right? And okay, just, to long story short, I've boiled down 2 systems that I have been into, right? The first one is the 9-to-5 system, the steady job, whatever it is, right? It's a good system, it's a bad system, depending on how you look at it. And by the way, I could be completely wrong. By the way, this is completely based on my experience, right? So if you have any other opinion, I would love to hear it. And yeah. So the 9-to-5 system, and I actually wrote this in my journal. It's like pros and cons. And so the pros of the 9-to-5 system is as follows. Let me just pick another reference that I can draw, and then I'll do. Is this relevant to anybody? Does anybody want to hear this? It sounds too like I'm rambling, but whatever, right? And so the 9-to-5 system, it's good, it's bad. It's good for 3 reasons, 3 main reasons, and these are the reasons that I ended up thinking about. There could be other ones, I'm not sure, but anyways, the first reason is this, the steady paycheck. You get your paycheck, it's steady money, arguably easy money if you're good at your job, right? It's good, it's fun, like you get your money, it's safe, and you can save some of that money depending on your personality, right? You can save some of that money, you can go outside a couple of weekends. It's an easy life. It's probably not very eventful, sometimes can be stressful, but most of the time you're just chilling. So the big first thing is just like the money, right? You get your paycheck, it's limited, right? But it's something. And so the second thing is, like I said, if you're good at your job, you will get enough time to be like, okay, for today I'm tasked, or I need to do 2 things, right? For example, I have finished the first one in like an hour, and so and I'm gonna finish I have finished also the second one in like an hour as well. And so out of 8 hours, I finished the whole day worth of work in like 2 hours. And so what you do with the 6 hours that are left, you can just like mess around with your friends, whatever, right? Co-workers. But you can also use that time to learn a new skill. And so this is the second sort of like advantage of the 9-to-5, is that back when I used to work at the startup, for example, I used some of that time, I wouldn't say all of it, I used some of that time to, grab, to learn Photoshop, actually, to get into the nitty gritty of Photoshop, right? And so that helped me a lot. And yeah, so you get more time, more free time, let's say. And that obviously depends on the job as well. Some jobs don't offer you free time, and that's completely understandable. And so the third reason is you get to talk to people. You're not alone. You're not a freelancer, obviously. So you go see the same like 5 to 10 people every day. You probably see them more than you see your family. And you get to build strong, deep connections with them. Now, these people could be toxic. People could be bad people. These people could be good people. It's really a gamble when it comes to jobs like this. And so if all of them is bad people, then just like you're better off just like leaving the job and looking for another one. But if some of them is good, then probably stick to the good ones, and you get to spend some fun time, right? It's not all bad. And so these are the three reasons: the money, the sum of the time that you get, and the people that you talk to. So what's bad about it, however, is that it's very limiting and you're not free. I think, I'm not sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, is it like you get like a week out of the whole year as like vacation that you can take? So you can take only 1 week throughout the whole year, and you can take that as vacation, and you can't take any more. Obviously, so you can take like a day here and then 2 days there and then a day there and then a day there, but then you get to a week and then you can't take any more. What I know is that there's a limit, right? I don't know how much, maybe a week, maybe 2, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, like, can you imagine? So that means if a person wants to travel, for example, like me, then that means you can probably only travel once a year, which sounds insane to me, honestly. So it's very limiting. And also when it comes to spending quality time, and when it comes to the money, so it's very limiting. And I'm gonna stop here. I'm just gonna keep talking about this real quick, and then we can end the stream. I don't know if anybody's watching. Is it worth talking about this when nobody's watching? You know what? Maybe I'll keep it to when there's a few people here. But yeah, it's very interesting that to just be able to think about it. And alhamdulillah, I'm very grateful to go through stuff that gets me to think that way. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. I'm very happy. I'm very like sometimes like a couple of streams back I was like crying, but now it's it is what it is, life, bro. And that's what's beautiful about what I think about these streams, is that everything is out there, like it's raw. I've thought about this the other day. It's like I probably share more on stream than with anybody ever in real life, which is kind of crazy to me. And maybe that's an indicator to something that maybe I should work on it. Maybe I should work on being more open with people that are around me in real life. But the streams are also like not threatening in a sense. There's sort of like a barrier which always is kind of comfortable, but still it's interesting. Let me check the stuff from here, because it says here that it's disconnected. However, oh, OG dude, I swear I did not see your I did not see your chat. Okay, wait, hold on. Are you still here? If you're still here, make a sign, bro. Blink twice. Thanks for opening your heart to talk about to talk it out with us, man. Yeah, I really appreciate you. Like, genuinely, it's been very fun. And look, OG dude, I did not know you were here. Actually, I was not not safe for work. No. Does it look not safe for work? Yeah, it's a blessing. It truly is a blessing. And yeah, I mean, I keep saying like this almost every stream, but it's true. So I really appreciate you. OG dude, my man. Oh my god. I'm sorry, man. I did not see the chat. Well, I keep an eye on the chat. It's just that the dog. Oh. Hey, what the dog doing? Yeah, this is, yeah, like I said, this is supposed to be like a creature. That's funny. Yeah, I was doing like timed drawing, and so I was giving myself like 30 seconds with each reference, and that's what I ended up with, right? All right, OG dude, thank you for being here from the start of the stream. Apparently, I didn't even realize. And yeah, so I was talking about, you know, the systems and the goal and the means and whatever. I think we better actually was drawing along with you. Really? Okay. Can you? Is it possible if you can post it maybe so I can see it? If it's not, then it's completely fine. You can maybe post it sometime else or something. Oh, you know what you can do? You can post it on the Discord. Can you not? Tell me you have Discord. Do you have Discord? Please do. Please have Discord, man. The Discord is very, very inactive, and it's my bad. Like, I have not been taking care of it. Discord. What is the dog doing though? Look at these. These are so cool. I feel like these are painted rather than drawn, but still the shapes are amazing. I don't have Discord, but I'll send it to you on your Instagram. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work. Let me know if you did send it. We got Keanu Steve. What's up, man? Keanu Steve in the chat. What's up? What's up? We're waiting for OG Dude to show us his Beautiful work. Dun, dun, dun. Like this as well. These blocky shapes. Dude, I love these blocky shapes. I love it. And who would have thought we have powder in the mix? What you're working on? I did a couple of drawings. Not this, definitely not this. I did this yesterday and it's very beautiful, as you can see, right? But I did this today. I was trying to follow this. It's all right. And what else? We did this one. Really quick sketch. I guess what I wanna get to is like get very comfortable with the gesture drawing, that I just like do a couple of strokes, just like pew, 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 and it would just like look like something, right? And I feel like that is going to take a while, and I'm fine with it. However long it does take, I'm fine with it. Just because I think I've learned something throughout these streams, is that I cannot force it. I cannot force the process. It's really true. It's however much I put into this, I will get back, right? It's not like you somehow have like an advantage over people, and you do 15 minutes and you get a result better than another person who also did 15 minutes, right? Obviously, there's, I would assume there's different cognitive abilities, left brain versus right brain and all that stuff. But if you took two identical people and both of them did 15 minutes, you're gonna get the same result. And so, you're not going to just like find another person getting better. I sent it? All right. Okay, what the hell? This is beautiful. Wait, how can I show? Wait, hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Let me share the screen. What is going on? This is beautiful, brother. Nah, you cooked. You cooked. You cooked. Man, do you have anywhere you can post this stuff? Cause you should. I mean, probably your Instagram, right? But are you active on there? You're not. You can just literally just post it right now. Can you actually post it on your Instagram right now? That would actually make me happy. Like, genuinely. I think everybody wants to see it. By the way, go check him out. It's Brika. I don't know how to pronounce that. Wait, yeah, you gotta. Let's check him out. Okay, hold on. Now we're cooking. Now we're doing animation. All right. Started with a bouncing ball and then gave it some powers. You should have made it a loop. How can I make it loop? Can I make it loop? I can't. That's okay. Same here, man. I haven't posted in a while. You guys just like post, please. Can you? Can you? Just like I would love for you guys to just like post stuff and just, I can see it. I want to see some cool stuff. So OGDo, are you posting it on your Instagram or not? And by the way, I can help you with this animation, right? I've got some feedback on this one. I want to get a definite yes or no. Are you going to post it on your Instagram or not? Dun, 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 dun. This does not belong to the storyboards. These do. Okay, sure. I'll take that. Because I don't know. I guess I can be like that as well, but it's just like cool stuff like this, people need to see it. People need to be aware of what you're capable of. And that is really nice. And so just show it to the world. The world will appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm getting sleepy. It's the weekend, finally. Maybe I can watch something, I don't know. Let me know when you've done it, brother. Ever thought about learning 3D? I actually have. I have Cinema 4D downloaded, and I have Blender, both. I have them both downloaded. It's just that I haven't really found time for them, but they're on my list. They're on my list of skills that I want to get into. 3D can open up a lot of possibilities. It's very, very interesting, especially Blender. Blender is such a versatile tool that you can literally do 2D animation on Blender. It's crazy. And the community is amazing there. All right, now we made sure it's posted. I don't know if the comment does show. I think it goes to you directly in DMs. But that's okay. That's a like there. And like I said, if start with Blender. I'm learning Blender right now. One of us. Okay, sure. Yeah. Honestly, I've been thinking because I haven't been getting proper time to actually learn other skills. Maybe I can mix it up in these streams. What I'm kind of like hesitant about is that I want to keep these streams just for drawing. I don't want to do anything else, right? I want to keep it just for drawing. But maybe if we get good enough at drawing and we start doing actual illustrations, because learning 3D, you can make 3D illustrations, and that's completely valid. So that falls into the, you know, the category of illustration, and so we can get to 3D animation. Yeah. You can draw in Blender. You can, yes. Okay, yes, that's completely valid. That's true. You know what? You've got a point. Meet me after next month's challenge. All right. So the plan right now is to finish this month, just drawing whatever, have fun. And then I'm going next month, which is going to be February, I'm going to start the Proco challenge. I'm going to watch tutorials, just fill my brain with knowledge. And then after that, it's going to be a free month. And so during that free month, maybe we'll get into Blender. Either that, or we start learning Blender like tomorrow, right? And then we get to February, I do the challenge, and then we get out of the challenge, I get back to drawing and Blender. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. All right, OG dude, keep it up, man. I really appreciate you sharing with us your work. Anybody, I am going to put his Instagram in the chat. Go check them out. Incredible stuff. And yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you. And peace out.